Millions of illegals who are in the country here could soon get legal work permits if the president is willing, reportedly, to look at a range of far-reaching immigration actions that he could take on his own. Executive action now during the August recess. Is that a possibility? It could affect millions of illegals. Lou Dobbs, host of Lou Dobbs Tonight, the Fox Business Network, here to talk about this. How are you? And good morning.
Good to be with you, Bill.
I guess in a simple question here, do you think he will do this?
I think that he is threatening it primarily to see if he can get movement from the Republican leadership in the House of Representatives. I think he is capable of doing it. He's already demonstrated it. I think that if he does this, that what looks like a significant failure for the Democratic Party in the midterms will turn into devastation.
Devastation?
We are looking at polls now that are saying that more than 70%, almost 80% of Americans think that these illegal immigrants should be returned home. This is a president who has chosen the wrong side of history. He is a man who is obsessed with being on the right side of history. He is seldom there. And this time he has completely crossed that line.
Let me show our viewers some numbers, okay?
Sure.
Because these are big numbers, too, all right? First of all, you got 3.8 million illegal immigrants who are parents of U.S. citizens, okay? You also have the parents of, as you termed it correctly, deferred action childhood arrivals that could be between 500,000 and 1 million.
Right.
Put those two numbers together and you're just shy of 5 million.
Right.
5 million.
Again, these are estimates. We hear bandied about the number, 11 million illegal immigrants in this country. Let's be honest. No one knows, because you're not allowed, if you work for the government in any capacity, to ask immigration status. And that's the result of what has been a decade of wrangling, games playing, and just sheer bald, upside-down politics by both political parties. This is an issue that could have been resolved a decade ago, but neither party is willing to deal in the interest of both the nation and the illegal immigrant. We have a host of activist groups that are working in their behalf, not that of the illegal immigrant. We have the Chamber of Commerce, the Business Roundtable, acting in their interest, not the interest of the nation nor our middle class and those who aspire to it. We have, think about this, Bill, we have two parties that aren't even asking the real questions, which are, why are we putting up with this? Why in the world do we want to have another 12 million unskilled, uneducated people within our borders? What is the national purpose, and who should be paying for it?
We talked to Karl Rove about this last hour. He said,
Sure.
The House could pass its idea, the Senate could pass its idea, but you would not go into conference to merge the two bills together until after the August recess. And even then, the president could take executive action during August. But again, to summarize, you believe if he does this, that his party will pay a big price. That's what you're saying.
Oh, I think absolutely. And the Republican Party can actually snatch disaster from the jaws of victory by passing legislation that would lead them to conference, as Karl Rove would, I think, prefer, in fact, with the Senate. Because that is nothing more than a game perpetrated on the American people to permit amnesty and open borders.
Okay, we'll see what they do. Thank you. It'll be an interesting month, won't it?
Oh, they are of late, aren't they?
That's right.